A better term, they've really shown their ass.
Well, the thing is with social media and knowing it because I work in that industry, basically, and the best way I can describe it is I saw a caricature made of it and it was posted on through Facebook, but basically it had people going into a box and then the box said social media, and when they came out they had a judge wig and a gavel saying that everyone's judging everyone and everything like that. That is how social media has become like the biggest, hey, I'm judging you. I know what you did.
Let me tell you, they've got more opinions than Rotten Tomatoes.
Mm-hmm.
And it's really starting to get out of hand. Oh, it's not starting. It's full force out of hand.
Well, actually, to tell you the truth, I combat this in two ways. One is I've had friends and family that would talk politics and everything out of the water all the time that I finally just blocked them. I said, I'm done, and I left. Even after I told them not to talk about it, and they still did it. Other ones, I'll go back. When Trump's big State of the Union address happened, what was it, a year ago, something like that, everyone was on the fence. Everyone was on social media going, blah, 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 whatever. I immediately went on there and said, look, I'm letting everyone know I'm not getting involved in this. I don't want to hear about it. Let's have a nice night. If you want to talk about it another day, we'll talk about it another day. Good night. And since I said that, either they blocked me, they didn't do anything, I don't care, but I saw nothing. And it was the best time ever.
I had 167 people block me last week.
Am I one of them?
No, but I have to admit, it certainly has made my story list get so much better because those people aren't hate mongers. They're not there anymore. So I'm good with that.
That's good. I always say get the negative out.
Yep.
Keep the positive in.
Whoops, there goes another rubber tree plant. Sorry, couldn't pass that up.
Well, yeah.
You sort of left yourself open for that one.
I did. So what else we got here, Katie?
Well, I think we're probably down to, maybe about 6 minutes here. So let's spend it fruitfully.
Wait, let's go back to watermelon. What?
Well, we're not going to go back to watermelons,
okay.
But I do think that, let's leave our listeners with some positive vibes and, things they can do, such as wear your mask when you drive, because the ghost passenger in your car may actually have COVID-19, and you want to make sure when you're driving alone that you wear that mask, because God knows that ghost could say something, do something, spit on you in the car, even though you're alone. I just want to make sure that everybody is wearing their mask when they drive down the road and alone.
That's a great point, but I'm going to play the devil's advocate here. I'm still waiting because I've seen people wear their masks as they're driving. I'm waiting for them to pass out because they can't breathe and they cause an accident. That's going to be the weird, interesting fact of the matter.
I'd like to be the insurance agent that gets that bill.
I do not want to be.
I think that could be rather interesting.
We'll see what happens.
Well, what's your great advice to give these people out there?
All right, my greatest advice is, and like I said, I'm usually Switzerland, the neutral one here. So therefore, I usually just sit there, I count to 10, and I just turn the other cheek with Kiss My Keister. Because therefore, I don't want to listen to it, I don't want to be a partake in it, and whatever. And I've lost a lot of good people in my life because they got very, belligerent in certain ways, and I just said, goodbye, and I walked away.
Telling them to loosen the mask didn't help?
No, actually, I'm sure some people probably want to tighten it up on them, but no, that's fine.
Well, I think we're kind of at that point where people have been given so much confusing information. They don't know when to wear the mask and when not to wear the mask. They don't know where it's supposed to be on their face. They don't know what place is okay, what place is not okay to wear it. I say get out there, make a few phone calls before you even get in the car. If you're going to the grocery store, find out what their policy is. If you want to go to a restaurant that is open, which, that'd be like finding a dinosaur bone right now, you might want to consider checking it out. Call the restaurant, see if they're open. Do you have to wear a mask when you go in? Do you have to do something special in order to be able to enjoy that evening. There are a lot of restaurants out there that are saying no mask is necessary. However, you do have to social distance. So if they have 3 booths in a line, only 1 or 2 can be filled at any given point. There has to be a table in between them in order to, garner that 6-foot distancing, which I think is good. But in the same respect, I think it brings it painfully home that our world is not the world it was 4 months ago. And it's getting even more frightening with every day that passes that we're not back open in a world like we were.
Well, I really feel bad for a lot of the small businesses because what happened to them was terrible. And I'm one of the small businesses, and I wasn't too badly affected. But the thing is, it still hurt me a little bit. But just think about bars. Bars were the biggest thing. They were closed for X amount of months. They finally opened. Within a week or 2 of being open, now they're shut back down again.
Well, and Fauci has said from the beginning, if we just sat still and did nothing, we would have already been through this by now.
So then my big thing is, I'm putting this out there, but I always thought about it is, if someone wants me to sit at home, in a sense, I basically will say, yeah, I'll sit at home, but you got to pay me for my time. So if the government wants to pay me $2,000 a month to sit at home and just sit home for 4 months, I'll do it. I have no problem with that.
Well, and, I have to agree with you. I think the stimulus has been, it certainly helped me. Mm-hmm. It helped my roommates. It helped several friends that I knew that got theirs. It took a very long time to get it, but these people need to understand anytime you deal with the government, add 3 months. I was in the Navy for 8 years. Trust me, I'd have been in there for 4, but it took them forever to get the paperwork through.
Okay. Wow. Well, I have to say, the stimulus did help me. I did go for the EIDL loan, so that did come through after about 2 months of trying to go back and forth with them. I've had people that told me that they have not gotten their stimulus still yet because of everything that's going on. I put my taxes in. I still haven't gotten my taxes, so someone told me that we're probably not going to get our taxes back until like December now.
Well, no, because they used it to pay the stimulus.
Yeah, that's I think happened. So you're welcome.
Yeah. So there you have it in a nutshell. That's all right, though. I think we're going to get through this, but I think we're not going to get through this unscathed. I think everyone is going to be affected in one way or another. And I really don't think the majority of it is going to be good.
No. I think there's going to be a lot of fear, a lot of negativity, a lot of hate that's out there. But to counteract it, bring positivity, bring enlightenment, give help, support your local community and people in your neighborhood or even your family or neighbors.
All I can say is anybody out there that knows someone who has COVID, respect them. If you don't have COVID and you're going someplace that you might even unwittingly spread this virus, the way that we socialize. The sad part about it is we miss human contact, and we have to be very careful. I don't care if you've got it or not. Wear a mask. Wear a mask. It's not that much to ask in order to save lives.
Yeah. I get you. I get you. But I'm still going to be out in the left field, out in the forest. Leave me alone. I'm not going to have a mask on as I'm walking the forest.
I'm in the country. I get that. And when I'm home, even with the roommates, oddly enough, we're social distancing without even realizing it. Because 1 or 2 of us, we've all got our masks. And we know enough that we have one who's a server, one that is an admin, and then me, where the other 2 may come into contact with people a whole lot more than I do. My roommate who's a server has already had 2 people contract the virus. And oddly enough, they didn't close the restaurant, but she's still working. So we're taking extra precautions with her. And she has this favorite song, and I'll end our show with that. She likes to come in and go, I'm going to wash my hands. I want my baby back, baby back, baby back. I want my baby back, baby back, baby back. And she does that for 20 seconds in between each time she touches something. So God bless her. She's doing the right things. I hope everybody else out there is doing the right things, too. Joe, you going to come back and co-host with me again?
Oh, most definitely, Kate. I love this. I can't wait. I want to do more shows with you with this.
Okay, you're stuck.
Woohoo!
Woohoo! All righty. Folks, thanks for tuning in tonight and listening to Kiss My Keister. We hope that your world is a lot better where you are, because we don't want anybody to get your ass taken.
I just can't handle that right now.
We'll see you all on the other side.
Take
Till
care.
next time, bye-bye, everybody. Thanks for joining.